Let's question some more things today and every day. Pedophiles, child molesters, sex offenders. How many are there in the U.S.? This is all registered sex offenders. How many of them are unregistered? That's the bigger question I have. There are nearly 500,000 registered sex offenders in the U.S. A typical pedophile will commit 117 sexual crimes in a lifetime. 80 to 100,000 registered sex offenders are missing. Why are sexual crimes the only criminals that get protected by laws? The highest frequencies of sex offenders per 100,000 is Oregon, with 688 per every 100,000. Nationwide, 300 sex offenders for every 100,000 people. Wow. Notice how Oregon has the highest sexual offenders, chomos, people that deserve death, is also on the human trafficking list. Is this a coincidence? We'll explore that later. Maryland. Sorry. Yeah, Maryland is the lowest percentage. Only 125 for every 100,000 people. They made that number seem so low, right? Though, not everyone in the sex offending registries are equal. In some states, they are classified into 3 different levels on how likely they are to repeat a sexual offense. Mind you, the typical sex offender will commit 117 sexual crimes in a lifetime. They are classified into these 3 levels, either during sentencing or when they're getting released from custody. Level 1, low risk of repeat sexual offense. Level 2, moderate risk to repeat sexual offense. Level 3, high risk to repeat sexual offense or a threat to public safety. In general, level 3 sex offenders have previous convictions, predatory characteristics that involve seeking victims. Shouldn't they all be the same? I think sexual crimes should be all the same. You just put a bullet in them, wood chipper, whatever you think, whatever the best way is, but just kill them. That should be the answer. Plain and simple. You don't go after children. What is wrong with you? That's a fact of God. You do not harm children. What is wrong with you? The best way to fight against sex offenders, people that are going to look upon your children, houses with fathers, their kids don't get sexually offended. They're not victims. Why is this? Because sexual offenders know mothers can't protect their kids like fathers can and will. I'm here to make a difference. I live in Oregon, where there's the highest number of sex offenders in the nation, yet they are protected by laws. If you harm them in any way, it's a hate crime. Make this make sense. Is this because I believe they are, and I'm going to prove this, watch. I believe they are only protected because who is their family? Is their family connected to politicians, leadership, schools? Are these the people that are going to inform you of what you should do? Think about that. Long and hard. Maybe it's time to reform everything for the sake of our children. Are you with me or against me? Do you believe that pedophiles should be protected? I don't. I think the answer is very simple. According to God's laws, you do not harm a child. What kind of person harms a child? If you are willing to harm a child, I'm willing to go to prison for the rest of my life in order to see that you never do that again. What kind of person doesn't see that? Doesn't see my perspective, but yet they are protected? No, this is not right. This is wrong, and I will save the children. Watch.